Hello everybody. The thing I'm going to be talking about today is a computer part known as an SSD. The reason why I've decided to do or talk about an SSD today is that an SSD is a form of storage device such as a hard drive, but an SSD stands for solid state drive, so it means it has no moving components, unlike a hard drive which has moving components obviously. And the way that it stores its space is by using computing chips. Compared to other storage things such as hard drives, SSDs are way better in almost every single way. For one, they have no moving parts as I said, and they can store almost more storage than any hard drive could at a faster way, and it can read and write memory way faster than any hard drive could ever currently. SSDs can range from multiple different kinds of storage options, such as with the first one that ranged from 25 to 45 megabytes. But compared to nowadays, that's almost nothing, because nowadays the top maximum capacity SSD you could get right now is 200 terabytes large, which is enough to hold almost anything you could ever want on it. The first ever SSD that was created was called the Storage Tech STC 4305, and it costed around $400,000 back then, and just only had 45 megabytes of storage, like I said earlier. And it used this thing called CCDs for storage, which is charged coupled devices for storage. But later it got upgraded to using DRAM, which made it 7 times more strong than its first ever version of it. The top SSD manufacturers today are mainly Samsung, which Samsung is probably the best right now because Samsung makes top of the line, except for they cost a little bit more money than any other manufacturer would cost usually, especially with their best SSD, which is the 990 Pro, and it could hold from a range, I'm pretty sure, from 2 to 4 terabytes, and it can read and write around 9,000 megabytes per second, which is insane and way better than anything we've ever had in the past decade almost. And the second best is Western Digital, which makes decently affordable SSDs, but they're also very reliable. And the last one that is not the worst, but it's the worst of all the most best ones, I guess you could say, which is called Crucial. And Crucial is a very, very reliable and affordable SSD brand because their products are obviously affordable and they're very reliable, unlike some other brands that are way worse than Crucial. But that's all I have today talking about SSDs. Goodbye.